Guys, this looks about as good as my last video's lighting did, but don't stress, I have fixed it. We've got this one here, still looking a little dark, not very nice, but we also have this one here. I think that looks a lot better. What's up guys, welcome back to Punting for the People. For those of you who are new, my name is Jacob, and that right there is my YouTube channel, and this right here is also my YouTube channel. I'm an Australian, I'm living here in Germany. I'm showing you guys my life through the lens, be it football, be it trying food, experiencing new things that I've never experienced before, or just sitting here and having a general conversation with you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I would love to have you as a part of our community. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. And also, if this isn't your first time, number one, please consider subscribing. And number two, you'll notice that all of this looks a little bit different. The reason it looks a little bit different is because number one, I'm obviously not sitting in my normal spot. I normally sit over there in front of the window, and I've now twisted 90 degrees and I'm facing the other side of the lounge room. The reason I can do that is because I no longer need the light from the window, because I have these two big bad boys right here. I have two big stand lights and two giant soft boxes pointed directly at my face. So it's a lot brighter, it's a lot better. I can get some background light, I can get some nice light on my face, and I can film at any point of the day. Daylight, nighttime, whatever, it doesn't matter. So the reason I've changed to this position is because obviously the lights allow me to film at any point in the day, whether it be daytime or nighttime. The sunlight that comes through that window is very restricted, and obviously I have my little halo light, which I've been using, you guys saw in my glasses reflection last video. It only provides so much light, and it can only be so close to my face. These things are massive, they create so much light on my face, and it allows me to film all the time. So I'm really happy with them, really awesome little pickup. So great. If you guys think they look really good or this setup looks really good, let me know in the comments what you think of this kind of filming setup. I think this is kind of going to be the normal setup from now on. Obviously you can see the Christmas lights in the background, you can see Marianne's popcorn machine, the channel on the TV. I think it looks really good. If there is something you'd like to see or something you think needs changing, please do leave a comment and we can try and get this looking as pretty as possible for you guys. So why did I buy the lights and why did I change the setup? And the reason kind of comes down to number one, you guys, but also myself. And it's also what the video title has to do with, investing in yourself. Obviously, before I post any video, I watch it, I look at it, I see if I like it. And a lot of the time, I'm kind of restricted to what I have at my disposal. You guys know at the start of the year, my video quality increased tenfold because I got a new camera. But obviously a camera is only as good as its light source. And for the last couple of months, I've been umming and ahhing about whether I should get some kind of new light setup. You guys know Marianne got me the halo light for Christmas last year, but it's kind of, especially at winter time, not doing its job. So last week I invested in myself and I got these two lights off Amazon. They weren't cheap, but in the scheme of things, they were a bit of a bargain for what they're doing. And the reason I did it was number one for myself, but also for you guys. This channel is obviously a hobby for me. It's something that I do outside of work and outside of football, but it's come to be something that's very important in my life. It's a way that I can document the things that I'm doing, and it's also a way that I can look back in the future and say, hey, I did that. It's also a really cool way to make friends and meet people. Obviously, I have my Patreon and my patrons who I talk to, and then I obviously have people from the YouTube community that I've met as well, just having similar backgrounds, similar experiences here in Germany. And because I am so invested in YouTube, I do want it to look good, not only for me when I'm editing this stuff, because when it doesn't look good, I don't like it, but also for you guys, because you guys are investing your time and watching my videos and making sure that they look good and look somewhat professional is really important for me, because you guys are taking time out of your day to watch me sit here and talk, and I'd obviously like to have your eyes seeing something that's somewhat attractive. So that's the reason for the change as well. Now these obviously weren't free, I did have to pay for them, but obviously it is an investment. It's an investment in making my YouTube videos look more professional, and obviously in you guys enjoying them a lot more. And obviously YouTube is a hobby, but because I do find so much, I guess, joy out of making these videos, it is a huge passion for mine. I find investing in these things is actually not that big of a decision that I have to make. And that's kind of the reason for today's video. It is obviously talking about the new setup and showing you guys the new setup, but also talking about how you should always invest in yourself. I obviously have bought this camera, this lens, these lights, this microphone, all this kind of stuff to make my YouTube seem more professional. But it's not so much for the people watching, it's also for me. I'm investing in something that I enjoy doing, and obviously having the tools at my disposal to make the thing look more attractive is going to make me feel better in the long run, being the creator of the content. I mean, when you look back at when I first started YouTube and I was using a GoPro, not a DSLR, not a mirrorless camera, none of these lights, I just had a GoPro on a stick. And looking back at that compared to now, you can kind of see the quality difference. And back then, for me, that was what I considered quality, because I was only just starting. I was only investing a little bit of time in this thing. But now, because I obviously have grown somewhat, I've bought new cameras, I've done more activities, supporters, Patreon, these kind of things that allow me to put more time and invest more of my time and effort and money into YouTube. These lights, this camera, this stuff all costs money. And I'd rather spend the money investing in myself and something that I'm doing, like YouTube, than going out and buying a brand new pair of shoes or going and eating a fancy steak dinner. When you consider how much time and effort I put into this channel, the lights to make it seem a little bit more professional was really a no-brainer. And also for you guys invest so much time into my channel, watching, commenting, liking, sharing this stuff around, that I want to make sure you guys are getting the most out of it as well. I am in no way a Casey Neistat or a Peter McKinnon or these guys that have these amazing channels, but at the same time, they weren't like that when they started either. And that's kind of the point that I'm getting at, is you have to invest both time, effort, and money into what you like in order for it to kind of get better. So that's the reason for this video. I wanted to show this setup. I think it looks really good, and just talk to you about why I'm doing what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. There is some really cool stuff on the horizon. Obviously, I'm going to be using this kind of setup a fair bit with the winter time, but also I have a huge announcement coming in a future video. There are a few things that I have planned that I would love to tell you, but at the moment I just can't. Potentially in the next video or the one after that, I'll be able to unveil my ideas. But I did just want to say thank you guys so much for investing all of your time into this channel. These lights are just as much for you guys as it is for me, because I want to make sure that you guys are getting the best quality out of my videos that I am making for you. But guys, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have a hobby or a passion or something like that that you're considering starting or wanting to invest more time or effort in, by all means do it. It took me a long time to start this channel, and even for the first 12 months, it was kind of seen as kind of a joke of a hobby. People didn't really take it seriously. And now some of those people that considered it a joke are messaging me asking how they could do the same exact thing. So definitely consider investing in your hobby. Definitely consider putting the time into something that you love doing. No matter how bad or how hard you think it may be, it's always worth it in the end for you, because it's something you enjoy. But guys, until next time, I'll say thank you so much for watching. My name is Jacob. This is Punting for the People. Please do consider subscribing and liking the video if you enjoyed. If you like the new setup as well, as mentioned before, comment your thoughts, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.